Hello, I'm Cerberus Dark One, and here is September's What's on eShop. Kovacs Pitch is a 2.5D rhythm game with a great wholesome story and 35 plus post-punk music tracks. The Many Pieces of Mr. Koo. Look at this. It's kind of weird, in a fun way. A whimsical point-and-click adventure with a surrealist story, astounding hand-drawn animations and hilarious puzzles. Mr. Koo is trapped and broken into pieces. He certainly is. NBA 2K24 is back, shooting some b-ball outside of school. I know a lot of people have been excited about this one. Escape to the world of Fae Farm and create your own cozy home in the enchanted world of Azoria. As you grow your homestead, you'll meet charming characters and discover ways to infuse magic into everything you do. Customize your character, master the arts of crafting, cooking, potion making, and discover so much more. Play with up to 3 of your friends online or locally. And between December and June, 2 waves of free additional content will be released. Not bad.
The Knight Victoria gathers champions from across the land, known as Myth Force.
Step into a Saturday morning cartoon, an adventure through cribs and castles in this gripping swords and sorcery, first-person melee roguelike adventure. Yeah, this appeals to me. We've all seen those bombastic 80s cartoons. I'm not really sure I'm a roguelike fan, but I really like the style of this. Not just visually, but in theming. It's going on the wish list. Another one. Super Bomberman R2. What does the R stand for? Classic Bomberman is back, celebrating the 40th anniversary with new adventures and game modes. It's a bomb party. What a weird tagline. Uncover the dark secrets of a gritty, tangled metropolis and battle diabolical villains with your trusty Gunbrella. A bulletproof brolly that doubles as a firearm. Brilliant side-scrolling action making full use of Gunbrella's unique maneuverability and close-quarters combat. Thunder Ray. Step into the ring and experience the ultimate, adrenaline-pumping action of this retro-like arcade boxing game, but with a modern twist. Face off against a roster of colourful and eccentric opponents and become a champion of the universe. It's kind of like an animated Punch-Out. Do you have what it takes to become a trombone champ? Play over 45 songs, which include anthems, marches, classical pieces and more. You can also play with up to 4 players locally. This game looks like a lot of silly fun, and it uses the IR camera. For Nintendo Online subscribers, F-Zero 99. It's classic F-Zero in a 99-player Battle Royale. I've been playing a bit of this, and it is fun. Probably the best versus 99 game, in my opinion. It's funny that every time the online subscription comes up for renewal, Nintendo always seems to release something new. Mortal Kombat 1. Apparently this plays okay, but it looks horrendous, which is probably why this is the only picture on the eShop. Super Adventure Hand. Ugh, this is gross. Let the hand do the walking and enjoy this gripping 3D platformer where you play as a handsome hand in search of your best friend. Hands down the most fun and unique adventure. There is a demo if you want to try this, but watch out for those stinky feet. Whateverland. A magical prison in a parallel world which traps people like Vincent, a skilled thief who got caught trying to steal a necklace from a powerful witch. This is a quirky point and click game which seems fully voice acted. I've got some gameplay of the demo coming up at the end of the video. Stick around for that. Miniko's Night Market. A narrative-driven social simulation adventure game that celebrates Japanese culture and tradition. Craft whimsical items, eat delicious snacks, and restore the struggling village to its former glory, with help from the mythical sun cat Nico.
Righto, let's see what we've got in here.
Toy the Tasmanian Tiger 4. Crikey! Explore a ripper new side of Toy the Tasmanian Tiger in this fair dinkum comic-style side-scrolling adventure, mate. 40 levels of adventures in the Australian outback at a silky smooth 60 frames per second, improved graphics, music, and extended cutscenes. Oh, I guess this is a remaster, mate. Inspired by Indonesian philosophy and folk art, Very Afterlight is a beautifully stylized 2D Metroidvania game filled with an abundance of heart, courage, camaraderie, and a delightful soundtrack that perfectly complements the game's lush world. I like the simple silhouette style of this. EA, trademark. Sports, trademark. Football Club, trademark 24. New season, new name. Requires a 31GB download. Yikes. Let's kick it into the download chart. Dragon's Dogma, back at 10. There's a Hole at number 9. Limboing, back to number 8. New, Report of a Thief at 7. Moving into number 6. Room with a 2. Celebrating 1 year at 5 for Disney. Neighbours Next Door at 4. New Musicians Wanted at 3. Truck Driver delivers a 92% sale to number 2. And returning back to number 1 for September. These fun guys are Among Us. Games coming soon in October. Starting with Wargroove 2. The first game from 2019 was well received and gained a lot of fans. Back when Advance Wars kept getting delayed, I picked it up. The two share a lot in common, and again, with this having a campaign editor and online, including the really modest price, which has a 20% pre-order discount ending on the 5th. This would be a great game for any strategy fans.
The name's Pikachu, and I'm what you might call a great detective.
Releasing on the 6th of October. Watch out, Rhyme City, Detective Pikachu is back on the case. In Detective Pikachu Returns, the sequel to 2018's 3DS game, which somehow immediately spawned a film. This Pikachu works together with his partner, Tim Goodman, to investigate a series of mysterious incidents that are occurring within the city. I like the idea of these two working together, with the guy talking to the people and Pikachu talking to the Pokemon, even if it is a bit weird that Pikachu can say more than just his own name. Experience the critically acclaimed gameplay and AAA storytelling of Batman Arkham Trilogy, releasing on Friday the 13th. You can get Arkham Asylum, Arkham City and Arkham Knight separately as individual games, which is great. And you can get the trilogy both physically and digitally, although I understand the physical version only has the first game on it, the other two you need to download, while the digital version requires a download of at least 53 gigabytes. Oh my god! Super fast, super fun, Sonic Superstars, coming on the 17th. Adventure through the mystical North Star Islands in this all-new take on classic 2D Sonic high-speed action platforming, reimagined with full 3D graphics, new powers and abilities, in an all-new setting, 4-player local co-op, and up to 8 players online. You can't go wrong with 2D Sonic. It's just the 3D games that are a bit dodgy. From Sonic to Mario Wonder. It's like going back to the 90s. Sonic, Mario, Bomberman, Mortal Kombat and F-Zero. This game does look good though. And you thought the games that make you feel old were over? Releasing on the 24th of October, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. Like Batman, you can get these games separately or together in a bundle, except it says these only need 1.9 gigabytes for the first 3 Metal Gear Solid games and the retro original games, as well as 2 graphic novels, all the strategy books, and a soundtrack for 1.9 gigabytes? Wow. Now, let's sneak into the All Game chart. Planted at number 10, Stardew Valley. From Star Valley to Dream Valley at 9. Pre-season training at 8 for EA Sport FC. Room to Rent at 7. Building up one place to 6. Minecraft. The Rabbits Are Back at 5. Is that a trombone at number 4? Or are you just pleased to see me? New Truck Drivers Wanted at 3. There's Not Much Room at 2 for Among Us. And new in. Straight to number 1. From Farm to Fable, it's Fae Farm.
But you'll never guess what I found. Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Tending the farm and raising my animals, it's been a breath of fresh air. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. And every new season brings new friends my way. Everyone here has something special to share. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Okay, that was September. Lots of old classics coming back, some surprise releases after the Direct, and it was great to see Sea of Stars reach number 2 in the download charts at the beginning of the month. Next we have some gameplay of Whateverland. I'll see you next month.
Forgive me, darling, but I must condemn you to an eternity of oblivion.
Wow.
After night will come day. After winter, spring. But the truth will remain unchanged. A man is a predictable, short-lived creature, and therefore a weak one.
Sorry I married you.
Certainly you can come up with many excuses to justify what you're about to do. Whether it's jealousy, boredom, or arrogance, whatever pushes you to take the decisive step. From this very moment, you will never be free of fear. You might think that this path is the easiest one to take, but I'm all too familiar with darkness, so trust me when I say that in time, it will pull you in so deep, you'll have no other choice but to drown.
Okay.
You have made your decision, and you will pay for it. Now only time will tell if it's already too late for you, Vincent. The question is, what happens next?
Never fall for a beautiful woman.
This is exactly what makes men so weak. In their fleeting vanity, they always seem to fight the wrong demons. Tell me, is this all just a game to you? A source of amusement? Or have you perhaps chosen this path out of necessity?
I do what I have to say. It's just a game.
How interesting. Whatever it is you seek, I hope it was worth it. Assuming you even had a purpose to begin with.
I seek nothing. It's all meaningless anyway. In fact, there is a goal that drives me, yes.
Oh, darling, your thoughts are yet unfledged. But then so are you. Before we finally begin, let me ask you this. If you were given a choice between facing reality with all its hardships and being trapped in a pleasant, everlasting dream, what would you do?
Choose reality always. Reality is overrated. Give me the dream. Give me the dream.
Well, then so it shall be.
Why is she laughing like that? I meant to pick reality. I picked reality. This is not my dream. This is not my dream at all.
Come on.
Let me out. Disposed of in a cupboard.
What did she do to me? Am I dead?
You got a hand on your face.
This doesn't exactly look like purgatory. Where the hell am I?
Ooh. Walk. Oh, that's just walking. What's this clue? Let me have a look.
I think I saw something moving there. Probably just a cat.
Try and face it. What's this? Lockpicks. Grab them. Telephone. Have a look.
Probably doesn't work.
Could be worth something. Where did that cat go? Over here. Oh, there's a dress.
Is it silk or satin? I can't tell from here.
Neither can I. What's this? Nothing. Shoe. That'll please her. I'll go back the other way. Wanted to go that way anyway. Who's this? Where am I? Harold? Speak to you.
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Yeah, I am.
Thank goodness. I thought I would die here. Can you let me out of this bloody thing?
Yeah, but it won't open without a key.
Oh, that's just marvelous. This cuckoo really meant it when he said he wanted to get rid of me. Can you get the key from him, pretty please? He should be somewhere near, working on this blasted machine of his.
Okay. I don't get any of it. Where am I? What's going on? Listen, I don't really have time to rescue a shrimp. Why Did he lock you up in the first place, and why should I let you out?
Why did he lock you up in the first place? And why should I let you out?
That's not what's important right now. Well, I was looking for some stuff here, and this psycho just hates my guts. There's no other reason. Besides him being crazy, that is. I won't hurt you, don't worry. Actually, I can help you. But you'll have to let me out first.
Fine, I'll get you out.
Fine, I'll do it.
Thank you. This lunatic should be somewhere around here. You'll easily recognize him. Look for a huge machine made out of junk. But be careful. He's nuts.
Harold. Speak.
Do you have a moment?
Yeah, do you got a
Who are
moment?
you? I've never seen you before. Did you come from the sky? Did our goddess finally recognize my talent?
Came out of the closet.
I don't think so. I just want the key that opens that cabinet. Can you give it to me?
Then don't waste my precious time! I need to finish the helicopter as soon as possible. But I can't find a rudder.
Rudder. If I find a rudder, will you give me the key?
If I find you a rudder, will you give me the key?
Gotta be a rudder in this
I'll think
pile of
about it.
junk.
I really need this rudder, though.
I got some questions. What do you want a helicopter for? Why do you want to build a helicopter?
Why are you building a helicopter?
Rumor has it, our madam lives in a castle in the skies above. And that's exactly where I'm going to fly after my helicopter is finished. Once I prove myself,
This guy is nuts.
time, I shall become her obedient servant. Do you have any idea how noble my cause is? Oh, of course you don't. You're just an uneducated brat. Now get lost.
Get lost. What? I'll get going. You idiot. Off you go. Where's your helicopter then? You want a rudder? What does A mean?
Looks like something out of a Slavic fairy tale. The hut on chicken legs, was it?
I don't know. Let's go find a rudder. Oh, that's a helicopter in the background.
Maybe this cable car will get me out of this junkyard.
Look at this map.
Very minimalistic. I like that. Colors are overrated anyway.
Okay,
This needs a lever or something.
okay. Can I go over here?
And there's a lever missing. Just great.
Just great. Is this something? A robot? Or is it a bag?
Hey, robot.
Hey, robot.
I'm not a robot. You are.
I'm not a robot. You are. Can I borrow your arm?
Now I get it.
Okay. Now you get it. Let's go in here then.
I wouldn't risk going inside.
Okay. Listen, fella, I can't get you out.
I'm still here.
I'll get going.
Yeah, I can't get you out, mate.
Is he really planning to fly this thing? Well, more power to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a clue. I got a shoe and some lockpicks.
That's the rudder that weirdo needs for his helicopter. Now I need to figure out how to take it away from this creepy bird.
Rudder.
Did you just call me creepy?
Excuse me?
What's with that look on your face? Scared much?
Am I really talking to a bird right now?
How rude. First of all, I'm not just a bird, I'm a raven, a
Yeah, it's
proud
got a
and
collar.
clever creature from the Corvidae family, so show some respect. It is not my true form, of course, but I lost my human image a long time ago.
Okay, I guess I am talking to birds now.
Me a true.
What do you mean? It's not your true form.
Ah, I see you're new here. This world slowly changes everyone who ends up here one way or another. It brings out your true nature. I guess I can be considered lucky, as I've seen people turning into horrible creatures or ending up disfigured for eternity.
Lovely. Am I going insane?
Aren't we all insane in some way? I'm not sure what's wrong with you, per se, but if she sent you here, there must have been a reason.
But it's still a necklace.
I need this rudder that you're holding.
Why do you need it?
Or a
You're
helicopter.
going to give it back to that uncultured fanatic, aren't you? I won't give it to you.
Why don't you want to give the rudder to that crazy guy?
He called my poetry superficial and pretentious. Can you imagine that? This is what he gets for butchering my art. You better tell him that.
Are you sure you can't give me the rudder?
Did I stutter? You're not getting it. Unless
Unless what?
what?
Unless you bring me something French.
He wants a cheese.
Fine, I'll think of something.
Yeah, I think I'll give you some cheese. Is this a rudder? What is this? It's like a hat. I'll get you some cheese. Grab it.
Hey! Don't touch my food! You tried to steal my cheese! That's unacceptable!
I really need this cheese.
I really need this cheese.
Why?
The bird.
I need it to get the rudder for your helicopter.
Really? How am I supposed to believe that?
There's a huge bird nearby.
Let's tell him the truth.
I need the cheese so that I can distract it.
I won't give my cheese to that self-proclaimed poet!
Language warning.
Eat dirt!
Okay. So you don't want a rudder. You know, this guy.
I'm still here.
Hey, can you help me with something?
Can you help me with something?
Does it involve getting me out of captivity?
Sort of.
Yes, actually. I need you to make some noise to distract that crazy guy so I can steal his cheese.
I don't see how stealing his cheese has anything to do with my escape.
Just do it.
I have no other choice but to trust you. Have you tried talking to him first?
I have, and that didn't go well.
Yeah, it didn't go well. He's a
Then I'll have
jerk.
to use my impeccable charm.
You're not making any noise.
Shut up, you talentless rascal! I can't work if you keep screaming like that!
See ya.
Yes?
Here's some cheese.
Are you trying to bribe me with food?
Well, if you don't want it.
Wait!
Have the bloody cheese.
I'll give you the rudder. I have no use for it anyway.
Thank you.
But before you go, you must absolutely hear my new poem.
Oh no.
Okay.
By the road so blue yet homely, haunted by dark witches only, where reigns Beatrice at night, on a bloodied throne sits tight. I have roamed this absurd land, touched by fire, your lonely friend.
Doesn't rhyme.
It's not finished yet, so I'd appreciate a second opinion.
To be honest, I don't understand art at all. It was nice, I guess.
Oh, well, not everyone can appreciate poetry. You can go now.
Give me the rudder first. Where is it? Do I have the rudder? Is that a rudder? Okay, let's get out of here. Quick. Right, you. Got your bloody rudder.
What do you want?
Is that what you
Is that
need?
what you need?
Yes, exactly. But how did you get it? I couldn't find it anywhere.
I got it from a huge talking raven who hates your guts.
Whatever. The most important thing is that now I can finally finish my helicopter. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm very grateful. What can I do for you in return?
Give me the key from that cat.
Give me the key,
And we're even.
and if you've got a lever
You can
for
have
the
it.
cable car.
Please be careful with that charlatan.
I certainly will. Good luck.
Talk to him.
I'm still here.
I'll get going.
Okay. Try this.
Free at last! Nice to see that I was saved by a handsome young man.
Easy, fella.
We will be invincible. By the way, I'm Nikolai, but you can call me Nick. And you are?
Vincent.
Vincent.
All right, Vincent. Shall we start?
Start what?
Start what?
Our journey to escape this place, obviously. Let's go somewhere nicer and I'll answer all your questions. I'm sure you have plenty.
Sure. Lead the way.
Oh, he's flying now. Gone.
How convenient. I hope he didn't need that.
Lever. Grab it. This guy just float. I thought you were leading the way. Cable car back here.
Let's get out of here.
You can just float out of here. What are you following me for?
Now, will you tell me what's going on?
I'll try to keep it short. You did something to upset Beatrice, didn't you? Well, the thing is that she's an ancient and powerful witch. So she sent you here, to a place where she throws away stuff she doesn't need, or people she can't stand. It exists in some kind of a weird loophole or whatever, so nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. Also, time works differently here, so nobody ever dies. At least not physically, if you know what I mean.
So, people don't age here.
It's just your soul that gets wrinkled, not your face.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad. There's shoes in the way.
What happened?
Oh, it happens all the time. What do you think this bucket of rocks is here for?
Bucket of rocks. Bucket of rocks. What, this? What am I doing with it? Throw it at this. Shoes.
The thing is, this place brings out the worst in people, and when they give in to their vices, which we all have plenty of, they begin to transform in different ways.
Yeah, I already talked to a bird. Is this why you have ghost legs?
Bingo! Some of us get used to the changes, but I don't fancy becoming an actual ghost at all. And the worst part is that you can't predict these things. It just happens, or doesn't.
Why am I stopping for birds?
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Because I haven't. Isn't that weird? Maybe.
Yeah, that is weird.
Sacrificing them to some pigeon god.
Have you ever seen a baby
Why
pigeon?
haven't they all died out? Questions, questions.
I don't think I have either. Clear off. How many rocks do I have to throw? They came back. What?
Okay.
That didn't work.
By the way, what did you do, Beatrice?
I tried to steal some fancy necklace from her. Thought she was just a lonely crone with a fortune, not an actual witch.
Why would you do that?
I'm a thief. That's what I do.
Cat burglar.
Well, you better not steal anything here. Don't forget what I told you about this world bringing out the worst in people.
goats.
This is ridiculous.
Come on, these are just sheep. How rude. Let's go, Philip.
How rude, you're holding me up.
You were saying something about getting out of here.
Oh, right. I already told you that nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. But there is in fact a way to summon Beatrice and graciously ask her to let us both out.
Let's both out.
A long time ago, Beatrice left a spell to the first inhabitants of this world, which allowed them to summon her. But humans are greedy so everybody wanted to have it for themselves. In the end, they tore it into pieces, and each of them took one. Everyone thinks it's just a legend. But I know the spell exists. We just need to get all 7 pieces.
No problem. I'll steal them.
It's funny. I could have crossed this ravine without the cable car. I keep forgetting that I can fly, you know.
Told you that.
No, I don't. Alright, so what's the catch?
There's no catch. You see, I'm not very well liked here for a completely unknown reason, given my charming nature. Also, my semi-ghost situation keeps getting worse. That's why I need your help. Are you in?
I'm in.
I'm in.
I knew you were the one to get me out of here.
Oh, and one more thing. Does this place have a name or something?
Ah, sure. It's called Whateverland.
Said the name of the game.
Whateverland!
Cue titles.